Supreme Court issuing a notice to the West Bengal government and Mamata Banerjee, a setback to Mamata Banerjee government in the West Bengal and Kolkata police after the Supreme Court paused the FIRs registered against officers of the ED. This is in connection with the searches that took place against political consultancy firm IPAC. Remember, Mamata Banerjee had descended on the office at that time, claiming that this was being done ahead of elections and that certain documents were being taken illegally, and she had taken away those documents as well as laptop there. This issue was in the Kolkata High Court, in the Calcutta High Court, and there as well there was ruckus during the hearing. And now today the Supreme Court making these observations, saying it's very serious. This is a breakdown of law and order, and to have a chief minister coming in and interfering in a sense in the work of the Enforcement Directorate. So this ruling coming amid this face-off between the Enforcement Directorate and the Mamata Banerjee government after the IPAC premises had been searched by the ED, which handles the election campaigns for the Trinamool Congress. The Supreme Court saying that it is a prima facie view that the central agency's petition raises serious issues relating to investigation and interference by state agencies. Let's go across to Shreyashi now for more on this story. And Shreyashi, so there a setback to the Mamata Banerjee government, to the Trinamool Congress, and we heard Kalyan Banerjee there saying that this is just, the law, the procedural, things taking place, and claiming this is not a setback and that they will give a reply in the court.
Well, of course, in the face of it, the Trinamool Congress is not going to accept defeat. They only feel that anything coming out from the Supreme Court in favor or against it will only, add to the momentum, the political momentum that the party has gathered from these recent raids by the Enforcement Directorate. But of course, very sharp comments coming in from the Supreme Court, because this particular case will not have implications just in West Bengal, but even in other non-BJP ruled states. So the Supreme Court being extremely cautious and saying that they don't want to set any wrong precedents and there should be no lawlessness. At the same time also saying that the Enforcement Directorate has no rights to get into meddle with any party's election work. But of course, this entire thing has turned political. Just last Thursday is when this high drama search operations were conducted by the Enforcement Directorate, with the Chief Minister storming into Pratik Jain's residence at around 12 noon, coming out with a folder, a laptop and Pratik Jain's mobile phone, saying that the ED was trying to steal confidential and sensitive political data of the Trinamool Congress, making a direct allegation at Amit Shah, the Home Minister of the country. But of course, this entire drama that has unfolded over the last 1 week, outside court, inside court, and also in the premises of IPAC and its director's residence, has only escalated the political fight between the Trinamool Congress and the BJP ahead of the West Bengal Assembly elections here in the state. Now, of course, this comes at a time when actually the Trinamool Congress has launched its campaign against the BJP. In Bengali, they've called this campaign Jotoi Koro Hamla, Abar Jitbe Bangla, which means that no matter how much you, create atrocities for us, how much you create pain for us, we will still be winning. So between that campaign, the Enforcement Directorate coming in, doing search operations at 6:20 in the morning, then the arrival of the Chief Minister, everything was closely watched by the people of West Bengal, and especially here in Kolkata. The IPAC office is situated in the IT hub of Kolkata. A lot of employees had come in to get a glimpse of the Chief Minister coming out with her, administrative officials and her security personnel with files being stored into the vehicle in the basement of the IPAC office. All of that has been on record, and the ED has attached all those photographs as well as the WhatsApp messages that were sent within the Calcutta High Court, asking more advocates to gather in courtroom number 5 on January 9th, when the matter had come up for its first hearing here at the Calcutta High Court. But things did not go that way. The judge was miffed. She left for her chamber and adjourned the matter for January 14th. Yesterday, when that hearing happened, there was a verbal altercation between ASG SV Raju, who was representing the Enforcement Directorate, and Menaka Guruswamy, who was representing the Trinamool Congress. Both the matters were disposed by the High Court, and now essentially the Supreme Court has, wrapped the knuckles of the Mamata Banerjee government, issuing notices not just to the West Bengal Chief Minister and her top 3 police officials, but also the DOPT and the Ministry of Home Affairs, asking for what their stand on this entire issue is, because IPS officers at the end of the day are enrolled under DOPT, and if they do not follow their service rules, action comes in from the Department of Personnel Training. So of course this entire episode is being closely watched by everyone here in West Bengal and across the country. But whether or not this is going to earn any political dividend to either the Trinamool Congress or the BJP, only time will tell once the electors go to the ballot box and cast their votes.